Alright, chat, welcome in. Today, we got our 30-minute bike ride where our intention is to beat what we did yesterday, which was 13,400 and something meters. I'm just logging to check what I actually did yesterday because I don't remember. 13,423. 13,423. To be honest, the last two rides have been a bit crappy. Haven't really felt fantastic doing them. So hopefully today is a good day. It is quite warm in here. I don't think it's 30 degrees or something. So that hopefully won't play too much of a factor, but it will play a factor. Alright, just going to set this up. And then we are doing back today. Back. Set this up. Well, it's definitely going to be sweatier, that's for sure. Connect. Yes, calibrate. Why's my heart rate so high? Heart rate's at 97. It is really annoying that this doesn't connect straight away after calibration. Used to. Alright. Well, that was less painful than yesterday. Alright, we'll set this up. Yeah. Alright, so again, chat, our intention is to beat yesterday. Yesterday we got 13,422 something. Something. Alright, let's see. Get that. Ah, shit. Oh, hold on. Just gotta turn notifications off. That one. I think that one's fine. That one. That one. That one. That one. Okay, should be good. All right. Happy days. Let's get it. 30 minutes. So I believe pacing for yesterday was 214.2. So if we keep under that, it'll be sweet. And I forgot to bring my water out. So once we finish this, we'll grab a quick drink. Ease into the ride. It's going to be interesting to see how I go on Saturday, going back to the hour, as in hour on the bike, considering how bad the 30-minute rides have been. Next 3 days are going to be really warm. Coming up to the 5-minute mark. Ten seconds. We got 2250. So after the ride, we're doing back today. I figured we're gonna do deadlifts and hip extensions. We're just gonna do 2 sets of each, rather than trying to do 4 sets of one thing. But we're gonna do weighted strict pull-ups, dumbbell one arm row, deadlifts, and hip extensions. Deadlifts are gonna be light, very light. What is this pacing? This is shit. Very, very unhappy with my pacing. Alright, we got 60 seconds to the 20-minute mark. As in 20 minutes to go. Five seconds. So we're going to get 4,500 on the dot. So we are ahead on pace currently. So projected distance 13,440. So 200 higher. Try and maintain that, obviously. I pulled up phone from the bench press yesterday. I know it wasn't super high volume. Oh, not even really high volume. Still low reps. But they were close to the max sets as in reps. So we did 3 working sets yesterday at 100 kilo. My goal over the next 4 to 6 weeks is to get as close to or 30 reps over those 3 sets at that 100 kilo weight. We got 11 yesterday. So we did, first set was 4, second set was 3, and the last set was 4. Not sure how I slept last night. I know the night before wasn't fantastic. Alright, we've got 20 seconds to halfway. Alright, so we're going to end up with 6,750. 6,750. Alright, 2 minutes to the 10-minute mark. Thirty seconds to 10-minute mark. Alright, so we're going to end up at Are we going to get it? Are we going to get it? No, I don't think so. 9,897. Just under 9K. 10 minutes to go. Appreciate the follow. I apologize, I can't read your name at the moment. I have bad eyesight and I cannot see that at all. uh, nah, sorry, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Let me know if you're training today, and if you are, what are you doing? We've got just under 8 minutes to go on this, so I will read your comments. All I can see is letters, but unfortunately they'll blur into one. So projected distance, 13,458. We're currently 10,430. Coming up to the 5 minute mark. This pace is terrible. So slow. Alright, 5 minutes. We're at 11,221. 11,221. 5 minutes to go. Four minutes. Really not happy with this pacing. Therefore, effort, I guess. We'll just cut the middle part out. Just not happy with effort. Not good enough. Alright, 2 minutes. We are at 12,560. Come on. Alright, 60 seconds. Push the pace a bit. Increase intensity. Alright, 30 seconds. All right. 13,475. So I'm pretty sure we beat what we did yesterday. Although, to be honest, I don't remember what I got yesterday. Let's have a look. 13,423. Well, so we beat it by 52 meters. Okay. I don't know, I just feel I should be doing better. I know it's a little bit warmer today. Haven't drank that much water, but still. Bunch of excuses. Alright. Small wins. Get that out of the way. Alright, I'm just going to quickly go inside and grab a drink. Back in one sec. Alright, choking on water. Oh, apologies. Alright. Alright, chat. Man. Put this away. Sort this out. Show you guys up close. Alright, so just above my thumb is the distance. 13,475, 30 minutes. RPM 67, average heart rate 150. Alright. Alright. So I'm thinking, chat, instead of weighted pull-ups, how we do chin-ups, just about chin-ups. That's what I'm thinking. Again, my deadlifts are going to be super light. Like, very light. Like 60 kilo light. Why so light, you may ask? Because I'm weak, that's why, chat. Coming back from a back injury. I know I keep saying coming back, but this has been a very, very slow, painful recovery process. It's been, 3-4 years or something. something like that. Ups and downs, turns and bends and pauses and starts and stops and just shitty, to be honest. Alright, so okay, so what we're going to do, chat, we're going to start with our deadlifts. We're then going to go, I think what we might do is we'll do 2 sets of deadlifts, chest to bar, chin-ups, and then we'll do 2 sets of weighted pull-ups and hip extensions. I think that's the plan, chat. Seems like a good plan to me. All right. I'm probably going to stick to 6 reps on the deadlift. So when it comes to rehab, I generally go 3 things when it comes to sort of how to know when to progress, where you're at, all that type of thing. So they're all pain based. So first indicator, if you can do the movement pain free, then immediately after be pain free, and then the next day or next 2 days be pain free. That's when you know that you're sort of in the sweet spot. Now, muscle stiffness, soreness is different to my classification of pain. When you got an acute injury or an injury, there's a big difference. You tend to get worried about like muscle soreness as well, like from working out. That's not what I'm talking about. Pain is like the specific injured site or around the injury. So they're the 3 things I'm looking for. So if I'm doing the movement and it feels painful, I'll stop the movement. We'll change it up. No issues. I'll look to see how I'm feeling like after the sessions, like an hour or 2, and then the next couple of days, see if I pull up fine from it. If all those get ticked, then we'll add either reps or weight, or just depending on obviously how it's feeling at the time. So that's why we start off really light and go from there. So I've done cleans that are heavier than this, so but again, slightly different, but just in terms of weight, taking a weight from the floor to say the hips. Hope that made sense. All right, what I say, 6 reps. All right, so no pain during the movement. First tick. All right, so with our chin-ups, chest to bar chin-ups, see how these go. Think we're gonna do 3. Oh, oh, hollow wrist. Being forearms and wrists. Haven't done those in a while. They're very, well, I wouldn't say very different, but they are, for me, different from pull-ups. Pull-ups, very comfortable. Been doing them volume-wise for many, many years. Haven't done a lot of chin-ups. Now, that's not a good thing. That's just being honest. Hasn't been, probably this year I've done the most volume in chin-ups that I've ever done, which is saying something considering how long I've been training for. Alright, so last set of deadlifts. Then we're going to swap it up. We're going to do weighted pull-ups and hip extensions. I might stick with 6 reps for the hip extensions as well. Might slow them down a little bit more time under tension. Net drink. So tomorrow, chat again. Tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Thursday. 30 minutes on the bike, and we're going to do a Metcon. I believe. I want to do ski erg and might do man makers. Yep, man makers. We're gonna go. What did I say we're gonna do? I think we're gonna do 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. Man makers and probably double that on the calories. Skier calories. Gonna pick my son up soon. He's got what? Wednesday? What's today? Today Wednesday? When it is Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. So today he's got 2 more days left of school. I'm really struggling with the days of the week. What day is it? Yeah, it is Wednesday. Alright, we're good. I've caught up, chat. Alright, 6 reps. Again, no pain during the movement. Happy with that. Yes, it is super duper light. I've cleaned heavier than that very recently, but again, I'm gonna build that up slowly. So I'm so far behind. Got a comp next month, I think. Going to be doing, so it's going to be terrible. And then I got my main competition in late Feb. So my getting prepared for that has been pretty much non-existent. Usually I start sort of July. But yeah, just not happening. All right. Oh, now, what do I want? Where's my belt? All right, chat. So, get rid of these. I thought last year was bad. This year, next year is going to be worse. Yeah. In terms of my prep, I was significantly more prepped this year than I will be for next year. And this year was the worst prep that I've done so far. Is that saying something? That's okay. We'll keep doing our best. We're going to go 15 kilo plate, chat, for the pull-ups. It's actually 35 pounds, which is a little bit heavier, but no one cares. So we'll go 15. Call it 15. All right, so we're going to do 2 sets. We're going to go hip extensions on the GHC. So for those that don't know, again, very similar movement to the deadlift. We're loading up through the hamstrings, glutes, lower back to mid back. Just body weight, obviously. And then the weighted pull-ups. So we did our chin-ups, chest to bar, so where the chest touches the bar, physically touches the bar. The reason I started adding those in, just the range of motion's a little bit greater, and the movement itself is different on the back and the biceps and all that type of stuff. So it just hits the same muscles a little bit differently, basically. And I like to give a lot of variation to muscle contraction and range of motion as well. So therefore I like to mix up the exercises. And don't get me wrong, I'm more than happy to do the same exercise every day of the week, but you get better results with variance in exercise, movement, weights, reps, all that type of stuff. So, all right. So again, we're going to keep it low reps. We're going to go 6. We're just going to slow it down. It's going to go a lot slower. All right. Again, no pain during the movement, which is amazing. Woo. Head rush. All right. Yeah, I think we're gonna aim for 3 reps. I reckon. But we'll see how we go. Who knows? We might even only get to So for those that are wondering, the difference between a pull-up and a chin-up is simply just your hand position. So a pull-up is hands over the bar. Chin-up, we go supinated, which is hands sort of under the bar. So palms are facing you as chin-up. Pull-ups, palms are facing away from you. Easy way of looking at it, I guess. Just like I was saying before, same muscle groups, just slightly different range of motion, slightly different contraction. Good to go. And also force output of each particular muscle. All right, what'd I say? 3. Let's see how we go. Three. All right, short rest, and we'll go again. Last set. So again, tomorrow's workouts, 30 minutes on the bike. We're going to try and beat our score. We'll try and get 13,500 tomorrow. And then Metcon. So we're going to go ski erg first. We'll start with. We're going to go 20 calories. Then we're going to do 10 man makers. Then basically 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 man makers and double that for the ski erg calories. A man maker is a renegade row, which is a on the ground in a push-up position with your hands on the dumbbell. You do a row into a push-up, into a squat clean thruster, into a overhead alternating lunge. That's 1 rep. So we do that 10 times, and then 8, and then 6, and 4, and 2. Right, yeah. Let's get these hip extensions a go. All right. So I was talking about before about my comps that are coming up. The training that I'm currently doing will not prepare me for these comps whatsoever. This is just what I would class as general training for general strength, general fitness, even probably more closely sort of rehab type training. So the training that I need to be doing for the comps looks very different to what I'm currently doing, but that's okay. And we probably won't get to do that, I don't know, sometime next year, even though my two main comps are at the very start of the year. Pretty sure it's like, what is it, late Jan to sort of mid Feb, and then late Feb into early March. Okay, let's do it, chat. Tell you what, the shoulders are still not amazing. Almost lost a toe. All right. Right, we are going to leave it there. But again, I'll be back tomorrow, probably around this time, possibly later. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to try and do it around this time. Yeah, appreciate you all. Thanks for hanging out. Go show some love to your love fitness streamers. Tell them I said hi, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Enjoy.